Hello, WWE Universe and Twitter Universe. Hello, everybody. My name is C Nation NGU010. Um, let's see. My next video, I'm going to talk about is pretty much everyone's been talking about this all week long. It's been everywhere, which is the CM Punk, Chris Brown Twitter feud or Tweef Twitter beef. Um, this whole back and forth uh, jabs between the tweets of CM Punk and Chris Brown. And you know what? I'm gonna take off these glasses to get serious. Let's see. Pretty much, this all started from WWE superstar CM Punk making a tweet this past week, saying that he would like to stomp the pretty much stomp out of the turd, which is referring to Chris Brown, and it would be a great WrestleMania moment. Then Chris Brown, he replied on his Twitter account, pretty much talking smack about CM Punk, saying that he's on roids, some with ratings, and then he started talking about um, what is it? He missed the good old back then wrestling from the WWE, or if I get this correctly, I think he was talking about the Attitude Era, that and referring to way back then when the WWE was born, when it was the WWF or World Wrestling Federation, and mentioned Rowdy Roddy Piper, Coco Beware, Goldberg, and many other, just a handful of wrestlers that he has mentioned that he remembers from the past, and he feels that pretty much CM Punk is an irrelevant wrestler to be in the same category as a wrestler as Goldberg, as Coco Beware, as Bret the Hitman Hart, as Roddy Roddy Piper. And stupid. Um, in my response to that, honestly, Chris Brown, he's an idiot. That's just stupid to feel that CM Punk, the best wrestler in the world, a very proud diet soda drinker, which is Pepsi, FYI, in saying that he's not qualified, he's not even in the same league as the many WWE Hall of Famers. The hell is he talking about? The hell is Chris Brown talking about that? CM Punk is equal or somewhat in the same range as a professional wrestler with those WWE Hall of Famers that Chris Brown has mentioned on this little crappy Twitter account. And then CM Punk, he replied uh, pretty much tweet or Twitter video on his Twitter video account, pretty much saying that I guess challenging Chris Brown to a fight, that he will choke him out. Uh, Put your gloves on, he will choke you out. Uh, and making Chris Brown feel as defenseless that he did to Rihanna or any other man, cold-hearted man who has put their hands on a woman. And pretty much, I agree with CM Punk. To break it all down, I'm for 100 or hell 1,000%, pretty much. I'm for CM Punk 1,000% all the way, for the win, for CM Punk to beat the living crap out of Chris Brown. He will mop the floor with Chris Brown. Chris Brown will even last 5 seconds in the same area, in the same space with CM Punk. He wouldn't last. Um, CM Punk made a lot of valid points. I agree, in my opinion, and a lot of people may agree that pretty much to break it all, if you think about it, he got no jail time. To be honest with you, after he put his hands on Rihanna and beat her uh, multiple times, and we all seen the infamous photo of Rihanna with her eyes closed, with uh, the bruises and the uh, being bloody and swollen up and puffy. It's just horrible and horrifying that Chris Brown has did this to his girlfriend, former girlfriend, of Rihanna, and uh, it just doesn't make any sense that he ain't got no jail time. He should be in prison. To be honest with you, Chris Brown should be in prison ever since the incident happened. But yet he's not. That somehow his punishment was just picking up trash on the side of a highway. That's it. No jail time. Not, and he's still making music. And somehow everyone, even his fans, his washed up fans, I'm sorry, washed up fans somehow sucking up to him and saying that, and I don't know, many of you guys saw it, the Hot 97 interview, radio interview, some of his fans saying that you weren't in the car. True. It's true. We weren't in the car, and I agree with CM Punk that if he was in the car, he will beat his ass. In the quote, and it's true. We weren't in the car, but it's pretty obvious to me that if he wanted to thought of releasing this anger, frustration, or rage on Rihanna, he should have just got out of the damn car. If you think about it, but he didn't. But honestly, in my opinion, pretty much myself, I have a I never put my hands on a woman. I live by this code, this moral value code, that a man should never put their hands on a woman. That's the same code that CM Punk lives by. That's what I live by. That's what every other guy who never did it before, of putting their hands on a woman. It's just wrong. It's stupid for a man to put their hands on a woman. And to be honest with you, it's very tragic that a lot of guys out there may think that why, why, why we can't, why I can't put my hands on a woman, because it's wrong. By the way, it's wrong because I was taught by it from my parents. We all been taught by this code. Even it's a possibility you never heard about it or not. It's a code. It's a moral code. It's a freaking guy code, for crying out loud. It's a right and wrong code. It's wrong to put your hands on a woman. But yet somehow dumbass Chris Brown decided that oh, you were seeing my text messages on my cell phone and blah blah blah, I'm gonna hit you. He decided to just beat her repeatedly, like a coward he is, a cold-hearted SOB that he is. I agree with CM Punk that pretty much should break it all down. It doesn't make any sense that this man didn't got no jail time, but just by winning a Grammy allows him immunity of the incident to be overshadowed like it never didn't happen. And somehow Chris Brown goes on Twitter and says that, oh, I got a Grammy. To all my haters, I got a Grammy. So pretty much, Chris Brown is probably saying is that since I won this Grammy, all you haters, leave me alone. Y'all can hate all y'all want. Got me a Grammy. I may win another one. I might win another award and another award. My achievement will get higher as you haters continue to, I guess, motivate me. Kind of like that part from that movie, The Sitter, from that little girl saying, I let my haters be my motivators. Which is funny, but somehow Chris Brown has probably been listening to that part one too many damn times if you think about it. But yet again, I'm gonna say it one more time. I live by a code. Every man lives by a code to never put their hands on a woman. I never did it before. CM Punk never done it before. That if you are in a situation hypothetically, and even CM Punk has mentioned this, that woman hits on you any shape or form, verbally, physically, emotionally, mentally, walk away. Walk away. It's not even worth it. Just walk away. Plain and simple. Walk the hell away. And I applaud CM Punk. And I'm very proud within myself as a man. I'm not putting my hands on a woman. It's just, honestly, it feels honorable as a man to not put your hands on a woman in any shape or form within any situation. Flat out. But yet, tragically, cold-hearted SOBs like Chris Brown can feel is that, if I get this correctly, as I heard, since when he was a child, he seen and witnessed domestic violence. That now, since he's an adult, since he witnessed domestic violence as a child, now he's committed domestic violence himself. That still does not give him the right to do it, to decide that he can just ball up his fists and just hit a woman that he loves repeatedly over her face, just because, if I get this correctly, and since we all know this about the information tragically, because she was just snooping around, meddling with his cell phone, snooping around on his cell phone, checking out his messages on his cell phone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, pretty much, uh, I hope that there will be a match, CM Punk versus Chris Brown. And oh yeah, by the way, um, I have created a petition, or in other words, it's called a tuition, but yeah, it's a Twitter petition. On Twitter, um, it's called Urge the WWE to have CM Punk versus Chris Brown in the ring. So I'm gonna be at the pretty much at the bottom below on the description box. I hope that you will click on the link, and if you have a Twitter account, my Twitter account name is politics011. I hope you'll click on the link at the bottom of the description box and say yes to this match, and help me urge the WWE to have this match between CM Punk versus Chris Brown in a WWE ring. So that's pretty much it. So break it all down. Final words. Chris Brown, you a cold-hearted SOB, and you should be in prison right now, but yet you're not. Picking up side of trash is not picking up trash on the side of a highway. Does not, or getting a Grammy does not mean anything. So see it.